Hello, good day, beautiful people. I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you will love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, check out the description below, and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so. Keep in mind that tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. So it is a good idea to have an empty cup when you're on Lady Noble's channel and you really want to see what's up. This could be past, present, or future, you or someone around you, okay? I think I said that, but I'll say it again. Hope you all are doing wonderful and lovely, my friend. Okay? All right, blame. I accept responsibility for my well-being. I accept responsibility for my well-being. So Spirit is saying this is not the time to blame anyone, any condition that you feel you are in that is uncomfortable, you're not pleased with, you're not suitable with. Maybe it's affecting your self-confidence, your self-esteem. Spirit is clearly saying take accountability. There's no need to chat about it. You know, the more time we spend chatting about it, less action we will utilize working towards it. So Spirit is saying blame no one. It says, I accept responsibility for my well-being. So they want you to accept responsibility and take accountability, okay? And behind that, take action. No need to sit up just talking about it. You know, if it's something you want to change, just work on changing, you know, whether it's dieting, exercise regimen, it could be skin treatment, it could be saving money, it could be making a large purchase, it could be employment, okay, it could be giving yourself a makeover, it could be building, creating, starting something, creating, whatever it is that is affecting your well-being at this time. Spirit is saying it's time for you to take responsibility, okay? No sense in worrying. We know worrying gets us nowhere. No sense to be a worrywart. Okay, it's okay to feel if you have some emotions, you know. You receive some news that may make you emotional. It's okay to cry, okay? Crying is very therapeutic. I know we are taught that it's a negative and they say men shouldn't cry. It'll make you look weak. No, crying is cleansing. If you need to get your cry on, get your cry on. But be mindful of not worrying yourself. Don't be a worry wart. It says, I am learning that worry doesn't change any outcome. This is the truth. Worrying does not change the outcome, collective, no matter who we are or what we are dealing with. You know, that is not to be cruel. It's the truth. You can worry as much as you want to, but it won't change the outcome. How do they say it? It is what it is. Okay. Do what you can and surrender the rest. Let the divine take over. Okay. And because it's all about perseverance. In order to persevere and see yourself through on the other side of any situation, in order to maintain in life your health, your wealth, your peace, you know, you have to have strategic ways of persevering through different circumstances. Perseverance says, I know that I can do whatever I set my mind to. Trust and know that you can do whatever you set your mind to, collective. Okay? You can do whatever you set your mind to, because it's all about you being successful and making sure that you are living a vibrant life and you are content with yourself. You know, people are so concerned with the opinions of others, seeking validation, but in reality, the only thing that matters is you, the MVP. How do you feel when you look at your image in the mirror? Are you someone who can look in the mirror? There are people who can't stand to look at their image for whatever reasons. But in order to be successful, success says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. I know that there is no greater goal than to love. Love is the highest frequency. Okay. So in order to be successful, we must take accountability and not blame anyone, being honest with ourselves for any situation or conditions that are unfavorable in our life and work towards them in our own way. You may confide in someone and they may give advice about how they overcame. Just receive that as motivation. Don't take it as they're criticizing you. Receive it as motivation and inspiration to work on your own goals. And keep in mind, don't be a worry wart. It says worrying. I am learning that worrying doesn't change the outcome, and worrying does not change the outcome at all. Do what you can do as a human being and trust that the divine is working for you, or there's a higher power working on your behalf. Does not matter what your belief system is, all are welcome on this channel. And these things are done so that you're able to persevere, because life will give everyone curveballs. It's not about being wealthy or having a certain look. Wealthy people have circumstances as well. It's not about your aesthetics or what you're driving or your education. We're here to learn and grow on planet Earth, so we will have circumstances in order for us to evolve, okay? And perseverance, it says, I know that I can do whatever I put my mind to. So the mind is very important, to not allow outside opinions, naysayers to get into your mind, to your mental faculties, and make you feel and think that you cannot overcome any challenges. Know that it is possible for you to be successful, and know that every person that you may feel is successful. They all have a story, collective, of them being uncomfortable, of them being without, of them being in fear or in worry, but they are now successful. They found a way to overcome. Doesn't mean life is perfect, but in order to be successful, and success is different depending on who you ask, okay? It says, I know that there is no greater goal than to love, and that is success in itself, staying in the highest frequency and vibration, which is love.